Tell us a little bit more about law and grace, Steve.
Law and grace, just a short one. The words of Paul when he's talking about how our salvation comes. If it's by grace, he says it's no longer by the law. And if it's by the law, it's no longer by grace. He's basically saying that it's either one or the other. It's not both together. It's not we're saved by grace, but then we go on to keep the law. That's like the Seventh-day Adventists and all those that aspire to that. Oh, but you've got to keep the Sabbath. You can't eat pork. You can't do this. It's amazing how they're very selective in those statements too. I ask them, do you all get circumcised? Do you make that a compulsory thing too? Do you don't walk more than a mile on the Sabbath? You don't cook any food on the Sabbath? You see, there's more than just a few laws if you want to go down that path. But Paul says, by grace we're saved through faith, not by works lest any man should boast. So we're not saved, by grace we're saved through faith, not by the working of the law, lest any man should boast. So can Sabbath save you? No, Sabbath does not save. Sabbath was a rest day for man. But it's not a heaven and hell issue. Some go on as if it is. By grace we're saved. If it's by grace, it's no longer by the law. If it's by the law, it's no longer by grace. And he said, if by the law, then Christ died in vain. That's the big point. If you can get to heaven by keeping all those laws, then why did Jesus come and die? Christ died in vain. We're saved through Jesus Christ. We're not saved by keeping laws, Old Testament laws. In fact, it was nailed to the cross with him. He didn't only become sin for us and hang on that cross, take all our sin. It says the very letter that condemned us, the ordinances, the laws, all of them, including the Ten Commandments, were nailed to the cross with him. He crucified it with him so that we don't have to come under that anymore. We're walking by grace. We're above. He says, does that mean that it's been done away with? Paul says, no. It's there. It's there to judge us when we fall. So we're walking in grace. Above it, it's higher. Grace is higher than the law. And then when we sin, we fall and we come under judgment, which is the law. So all we've got to do is repent and get back into grace and keep going. But we're not under the law. And we're not under the law to keep it.